Hey, you got us nuts guy here and Truckleman. We are going to react to our favorite loser.
Apparently, he got banned off of Rumble now, which I thought about making a Rumble account that we have 4 streaming platforms. But anyway, yeah, apparently he's a more deep shit, and he's not even got his trial yet.
Things just keep going downhill for Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh boy, well, things have just gotten so much worse for the most disliked IRL streamer as he's now got hit with another charge, meaning he will likely be stuck in South Korea for even longer. The dude should have never stepped foot in Korea, and this is also on top of losing his last remaining social media account, so he's basically banned on every platform, and now begging to be forgiven and unbanned on Kick, because
Oh, poor boy.
Please. Kick got to the point they don't want to deal with him anymore.
Probably.
He obviously got banned off of Twitch and YouTube because you can't do the shit that he does on YouTube.
Very racy.
Don't poke the hole in my pants. Leave me alone. That's for ventilation. Anyway.
even though the Korean government has confiscated all of his equipment and he's been banned on all of the major live streaming and video platforms available, this time he's found a way to reemerge on the internet again. And he did so via a video call through someone in Ice Poseidon's circle. Because somehow Ice is now part of this story, an IRL streamer many of you guys are familiar with. At one point, the dude was basically the largest streamer on Twitch, until that all came crashing down with him being swatted on a plane.
Passengers say that two people were removed.
Yeah, he was doing live streaming, like, live.
Why does he make it worse for him? Good question.
Basically, the deal with Ice Poseidon, he was doing live streaming, he would get sniped all the fucking time, like, or swatted or whatever. Well, he got swatted while he was about to boarding a plane, and someone called a bomb threat on him.
How the
Don't do that, by the way. That's a bad idea.
Wow, his viewers must hate his guts.
Did you hear the story? By the way, that reminds me. There's a story I heard yesterday. Guy was on a plane and literally was joking like, I hope there ain't a bomb in that bag next there. Canceled the flight. They had to pull everybody off and do a whole research of the whole fucking plane.
Just because, yeah.
Someone made a joke.
Yeah, no.
Don't fuck around on planes.
Planes are just, yeah, no, they are super sensy.
A man and a woman.
As many of you guys know, Twitch then deemed that reckless and didn't want to have to deal with any future headaches or PR disasters, so they chose to permanently ban him. Well, fast forward a couple of years, and now he's one of the largest streamers on Kick and has definitely contributed to the growth of the Kick platform. And currently, he's traveling around Japan for his series 100 Days to Learn Japanese. And this is all at the time of recording this video.
I don't think he's doing anything shitty. I think he's actually trying to
I'm saying boo because I want to go to Japan.
get bigger on Kick, I guess. By the way, follow us at Kick at Weaves and Gears.
Why can't I'm fine with YouTube.
Right now, he's already been in Japan for over a month now with a group of friends most of the time. And if I'm not wrong, almost everybody in his group is also an IRL streamer who's also recording their own POV of the whole travel. And even though Ice Poseidon and his friends aren't exactly the same thing as Johnny Somali, who probably is the best example of being a nuisance streamer himself, but I mean, it's safe to say that people online are not a fan of streamers making a scene in public for their streams, especially in Japan and Korea, after Johnny has stirred the pot so much there. But this is a fairly recent clip.
Man, poor Japan and Korea.
We're gonna be shit on the whole time when we do events where we go. Like, they're not even gonna care. Like, they're gonna just. We're gonna be. I don't know. We're gonna get. What's the term I want to use when we go to Japan?
Wonder where do they get the money from? Good question. Traveling's not cheap.
Clip that went viral from Ice Poseidon's group from a guy named ABZ. For example, in this clip, ABZ, one of Ice Poseidon's friends and Kick former employee, he's in public as he receives a donation, and of course the donation sound was set to some anime moans.
Love you too, bro. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
What?
How did double speed? But
No, I think he did that.
oh,
You guys are asshole. Alright, stop. No, let's not make this a thing. Bro, you got. But.
don't do that. Why?
I'm confused.
They're playing. He's muting it out, but he's playing anime moans from hentai while he's in public on a train platform.
Like, did he have it set up for that, or what?
I don't know how this works.
Because how can you pretend to be all like offended or be all like, oh no, don't do that if you're the one who set up the sounds to do that?
I think the thing what they got is people can pay and they can play whatever sound they put in, which is only a recipe for disaster of the internet.
Huh.
I thought it was a nice dono, bro. No, you guys are rats, bro.
Or here, another dude in the group, slightly homeless, is supposedly drunk late at night and crashes out on the street after getting in some relationship trouble. And this is with the only girl there in the group of streamers.
Homeless, this is actually all your fault. You decided to hook up with that girl. It's your fault, and you should learn.
I know it is my fault.
Are they in a cemetery?
Yeah, they're in a cemetery. I was about to say, why are they in a cemetery?
I shouldn't have asked her to date me. Who's it? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! 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 Yeah!
Is he drunk or crazy?
Drunk. No, they made him drunk.
Oh yeah, I see how red his nose is. Of course it looks like it's cold.
Odd.
Can that be the haunted phone booth from Dark
Gathering?
Yeah, where he just kills them.
But remember him because he'll become relevant to the story later on. But then you have this one, which ABZ filmed Ice Poseidon, I guess pretending to make out with a statue.
What the fuck? Me too. Oh, maybe Sam took them.
Oh my god, Japanese are going to hate Americans for the rest of my life. I swear, you fuckers are going to run our Japan trip.
Bull! Oh! Yeah. I mean, technically...
I hope we just don't get randomly attacked or something.
I'm not even going to pull my phone out when I'm over there. I'm just going to leave it in my pocket unless I need it for translation.
Damn it, the only downside is, part of me's gonna wish I could take pickies, but pickies are bad in Japan, apparently.
Apparently now, yeah.
That's cheating because the intent was there.
Sumimasen, hanko doko? Hanko doko?
Why are IRL streamers making moves on statues, especially in Asia? Why? What's the point? Like, thankfully, this isn't like a memorial from what I can tell, but why fly out to Japan and do that? Or this?
Is he sticking his dick in the statue? Your face. Your VTuber mode cannot show the disgust on your face, I swear.
How is he... I mean, do you think they have the same rule about public nudity?
Yes.
Police? Get this guy? Police?
Oh, what do we got here? God damn, son. That one fucking hurt.
Good.
Alright, that's two.
They seem to be in like a trail, so we just keep going forward.
Brother, are you okay? But if that wasn't questionable enough, I guess he decided to follow Johnny's footsteps and say this about the Yakuza.
Stay with me, Nana.
Huh?
Don't fuck with the Yakuza over there. Just don't.
The Yakuza.
The Yakuza.
Yeah, them. I hope they get...
Good.
They're all...
Why is she with this guy?
I don't know. Clout chasing, but the wrong way. At least the only clout chase is just nuts and it's Adventure Times.
I wonder if she's kidnapped. Is she okay?
Blink once if... Blink one for yes, blink twice for no.
Yakuza.
Why? That's just poor risk to reward assessment with that action. Like, I feel like that one can go south pretty quickly. Ice and his friends might not be just like Johnny Somali since they aren't really committing felonies nor harassing people in the same way as him.
How is that not a felony to stick your dick on a statue in public?
We're only assuming that's what he did, but I would not think that probably was what he did because of the blur. I don't know why else the blur would be there. He was out in public. He had his junk out in public. I'm pretty damn sure that's something. Is that a felony?
Yeah.
I also see why a bunch of Japanese and Korean citizens are labeling them as nuisance streamers. But this group draws a very strong line between them and Johnny, as we'll see soon, because during a live stream, Slightly Homeless, who we saw earlier, he decided to call Johnny Somali out of nowhere.
Huh.
Why has he got an Israel flag on him?
I don't know with these people.
You hear me?
Nah, I've been watching a little bit of the trivia. I know, Nana. What's up?
Yes, the camera's on.
Hi, Nana. Hi.
Hello.
Does she know Johnny Somali? Does she know him?
No.
Terrorizing her country?
Stitter?
What is he?
I love that the only thing that Johnny can brag about in his life is harassing strangers in public. Really, dude? Congratulations,
I
Johnny.
hate these
So Johnny
people.
claims that he's planning to meet this group in Busan because apparently they're also going to Korea soon. But I doubt that'll ever happen, judging from that reaction at the end there. If it does happen, it'll probably be from Johnny stream sniping them. And also, that clip that we just saw also kind of reinforced his ban on Kick, because Ice is pretty influential on Kick. And Johnny clearly begged to get unbanned on Kick because he has no platforms left. And obviously,
Good.
Ice said this.
Oh, what the?
He's wanting to make Korea great again. What the?
What? Johnny Somali. Are you?
Does it make?
Is that a Make America Great?
Why?
I don't know. No, you are everything that's not great about America.
He looks like the type,
He looks like the Smiling Titan, yeah.
or look like something from Solo Leveling too.
He just looks like a complete fuckface.
You don't lie?
Johnny
Bro, hang up on this. Bro, what the f are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What do you mean? I want advice. Huh? I want advice.
Advice. Yeah, what are you doing? They want to Somali. Let me Somali.
Look, when you guys get to Busan, obviously.
Look at his eyes. He's got like, his eyes are like he's been punched a couple of times.
Probably not sleeping because he don't have nowhere to sleep. Or maybe he's just possessed by a demon. I'm gonna go where he's possessed by a demon.
Or drinking.
I'll talk to you later.
He gonna set you up, nah. He gonna set you up.
Get me up there.
He wants unbanned from Kick.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
Peace out, bro. I'll see you later.
See you later, like, he made Kick look like
Not like Ice and them are making Kick look great either, but I will agree that there is a difference between them. But honestly, Johnny has way bigger problems than meeting Ice Poseidon, like the bounty Johnny has on his head for the Korean public. Because remember, they call him the Golden Goblin over there. So yeah, strangers are still
Get him.
paying for anyone who can film themselves hitting the guy. So
Ooh.
technically, he still drops loot. I love how there's like this niche Korean online community that are essentially playing human Pokemon Go with Johnny Somali because he harassed the
When are they gonna get the shiny?
Get the shiny.
citizens of Korea.
Oh, Roger, I saw some of Pokemon Go. You can get now a shiny Bouffalante.
The boof.
Is now shiny.
Are they here?
It's coming up next month.
I want the shiny
Off
cow.
it. Kinda deserved. So he has that to
Dang,
worry
yeah.
about and his new charge, as he was just now recently charged with an additional count of violating the Minor Crimes Act, which is the same kind of charge that
Oh.
postponed his trial back in December. So now we
Minor
have two
Crimes
charges of obstruction of business.
He got charged with another Minors Crime Act. Minors like kids.
Really? Are you sure it's
And
not
then we-
minor as in less?
No. No, minor as in minor, like children.
Are you sure?
That's what he just said.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
the two Minor Crimes Act charges as well. Now, regarding the Minor Crimes Act, we don't know specifically what they're investigating because the dude has basically committed so many illegal acts in South Korea that it's almost impossible to track everything down. And before you ask, a minor crimes offense in Korea has nothing to do with minors.
Okay.
Told
that's just the
you! I
equivalent.
told you! I told you! I knew it wasn't that! You dumb!
Alright, I'm dumb.
You
but
dumb!
I'm glad it doesn't involve children. Okay, at least I'm glad I'm wrong on this one, okay? I'll take the L on that one.
Dumb!
Of a misdemeanor over there. So recently, I guess he's just stacking misdemeanors on top of his felonies already. But when I was researching this
Knew it.
video, I saw a comment about Johnny's situation that said this dude is like the lucky roulette wheel of crime prosecutors. Whatever you land on, he's probably committed it. And that describes it pretty well, because unfortunately for Johnny, yet again, the dude live streams and documents everything he does. So all the prosecutors have to do is just sit and watch through all of his VODs. What an
So he basically rats himself out.
Pretty much.
absolute skill issue. The dude just completely played himself. But even though he got another misdemeanor, as I said in my last video, these all add up, because one misdemeanor, it doesn't really do too much, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, but 2 misdemeanors, you'll probably get into a little bit more trouble. But if you add those 2 misdemeanors on top of his felonies, suddenly Johnny might be ending up in some serious prison time. And I mean, every update on him just shows us how possible this can actually be. Because now he's being charged as a repeat offender. So it's safe to say the dude wishes he never went to Korea. And speaking of getting banned on platforms, Johnny's TikTok account has now disappeared. And even though it's tough to tell exactly what's going on, I do feel like there might be a pattern. And that pattern, I guess, is his career completely vanishing, because absolutely nothing has been posted on any of his socials. There was nothing on his new YouTube account because his old one was banned, but he does have a new channel, but nothing's there. And his
Hey, we're beating him in the subscriber count.
his Rumble account, that's just kind of collecting dust because there's nothing new there either. So for now, his career of harassing random people in public has come to a complete halt. But if you watched our last video on Johnny, you might remember Hank as well, the guy who did that podcast interview where he tried to explain why he keeps being friends with Johnny Somali. A bunch of creators covered that interview, including Andrew from Legal Mindset, who we've also had here on this channel before. And surprisingly, Hank decided to file a lawsuit against a bunch of different South Korean streamers for stalking and harassment, and against Andrew for talking about what he does on a public platform. But when Hank filed this lawsuit, he decided to combine all of these streamers into one single case. And that might have been one of the worst decisions he could have done for that lawsuit, because now it's a lawsuit. Honestly, it was a lawsuit to begin with, but that definitely does not help. Hank is also suing Andrew, an attorney, not for stalking and harassment, but for insult and defamation. In the same lawsuit? Hank is suing Andrew because basically Andrew quoted Hank himself in that live stream interview on Legal Mindset's channel. And at the end, I guess Hank didn't like it.
Hank's issue is that he made these statements. He came out of his own volition on an international public broadcast and said these things. And I think what Hank thinks is that he can say these things on a public broadcast and they will remain private.
What?
So the guy Hank's suing everybody for quoting him.
People, I don't even know, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't want to deal with people. I want to stick with the AIs. I want to live with the AIs.
You want to stay behind the VTuber avatar.
I don't want to be here anymore. Aliens, something.
Giant meter. We got one coming in 2032.
AI takeover
So
already,
he
please.
thinks that he can go out and just talk to people publicly on something he knows is being streamed, he knows being put out there.
Hank was the one who defamed himself on a public platform. Other people just talked about it. That's like suing a mirror for showing your reflection. It's safe to say, like, not even Andrew is taking this issue very seriously because he knows the lawsuit isn't going anywhere, but also because Hank is trying to sue Andrew under Korean law when Andrew isn't even based in Korea. And Andrew is also not a South Korean citizen.
I'm currently in Thailand, which once again, I say is a proper venue or would be a proper venue. I can say whatever the I want, and he can't. Under South Korean law, it's inapplicable. South Korean law has nothing to do with what I say as a non-resident of, I'm not a permanent resident, I'm not a citizen of South Korea, so I can say whatever the I want about Hank.
So here we are watching the Johnny Somali situation get even worse.
He's trying to sue someone who's not even in his own country. Make sense of that.
Which I honestly didn't even think was possible in the first place. Even after all of his equipment has been confiscated, he's still racking up charges, you know, because he live streamed everything and they're still combing through everything that he's done in Korea. His court date is currently the 7th of March, but there are a lot of rumors saying that because of his recent charge that they're likely going to postpone that court date. So I guess we just...
He is being tortured by them because he can't leave.
Just good. He needs it more. He hasn't learned any kind of lesson. He needs to just be... Keep him. Keep him. Ugh. Just take the other assholes too.
No point to me.
I'm just
I know. I'm just
I'm just
joking.
pointing in general. I just feel like doing that.
Don't point at me. Don't take me.
Take you.
No.
Take you.
Let's see what this.
Kind of have to wait a few weeks to find out. But other than that, if you want the full story of how we even got here, you can check out this video.
So that's the end of the John Smalley.
He's never gonna get any better.